Hi guys, my name's Kelly and this is a channeled message meant to find you right now. So, I received this download as I was laying in bed last night and I just put Boris on the bed and he immediately wanted to be up and down off the bed, which is unusual once he's just first got up. And so I immediately got this feeling of maybe you've been really feeling up and down, okay? Maybe this is on a decision that you need to make, maybe on a situation or a connection with just this up and down feeling where you can't find that concrete answer or you just can't really get to that clarity that you're seeking, okay? So maybe you're feeling a little bit in limbo right now, but I was hearing things are going to get better, okay? And I've just got some notes here because it was last night when it came through. But then immediately I was hearing the Take That song. It only takes a minute, girl, okay? And regardless of gender, I was hearing not to fall in love, but I was hearing to change your life, okay? So I feel like something's going to change instantly for you. And it's a little way ahead, okay? For some of you, I was hearing this isn't going to be in 3 to 7 days. For some of you, it's going to be up to 3 months, but I was hearing no longer than 3 months, okay? So something is going to change very instantly or very quickly for you, okay? And as I heard that song, I just started like laughing in bed, okay? I started feeling lots of laughter, lots of excitement. And so this new blessing that's coming in for you, this new beginning, it's going to feel very joyful. You're going to feel very excited. There's going to be lots of laughter, okay? So I'm really excited for you guys to see what this is that's coming in for you. And then I saw there was like a dark cloud, okay, and it felt very heavy. But then I was seeing lots of little stars twinkling away in front of this cloud. And the feeling with this was that maybe in your past there's been maybe you've had your fair share of darkness or that feeling of heaviness, okay? And all of that has happened to bring you to this point where you can fully appreciate all of the little blessings in your life, each and every one of these little stars that were twinkling away. Okay, I was feeling this deep gratitude and appreciation for every little small thing in my life, whether that's the air you breathe today, gratitude for getting to live another day, gratitude for the love you have for your pet. So I feel like you have a phase where you do have lots of gratitude for all of the little things now, okay? But I know that it's been a long journey. There's been darkness, there's been heaviness, but you do have all these little blessings in your life that you're grateful for today, even if that is for the air you breathe today, okay? I do feel you've got a feeling of gratitude in your life, and they really want you to keep that feeling of gratitude up. They want you to keep that faith and determination that something better is coming, because it is. It's already there waiting for you. And as I was feeling the part where they were saying keep that faith and determination, I got heaviness in my heart again. I felt a real heaviness. I'm feeling it now because and quite emotional actually, because it can be really hard and tough to keep hold of that faith and determination when you feel like you have been hanging on to it for so long now, and you're just like, when are things going to change? When are things going to get better? But trust me, they are. See, your spiritual team, they do not want you to give up now. You've come too far now and you're too close to this new beginning and this big blessing that's coming in. So they're really reiterating to keep hold of that faith and determination, okay? And I know that can be tough when you've been holding on to it for so long. But there is light. I could see a doorway with light beaming through, okay? And that door stayed open, it was open the whole time. So this thing that's waiting for you, it's already there waiting for you, okay? And the doorway was here and you're literally here, but the journey's been long, okay? And so then I was getting a flashback to last month I did the Loch Ness Marathon, and they were kind of comparing it to that, where they're saying, I can't even remember how long a marathon is. I think it's something like 26.6 miles. Correct me if I'm wrong. but it felt like you've come over the 20-mile mark. Okay, so you've come so far away. So it's really not long to go now. It's just another 5 to 6 miles. But my God, you're tired now. You've already done the last 20 miles. You're thinking, how am I going to do this last 5 to 6 miles, even though it's not far at all in comparison to how long the road has been, okay? But they were giving me that comparison to show you how close you was, just that last stretch. Now, it's the last leg of the journey before you reach that blessing that's already waiting for you, that doorway with the bright light coming through. And so what I was saying, the doorway was here. You had an angel standing here. Okay, this really beautiful being of light was here. And you were there looking really tired because you've just ran 20 miles. But this is just theoretically, okay? And so you're feeling tired now because the journey's been long. But your angel was here really encouraging you and urging you. And they were just doing this motion like, come on, and smiling, because they know you can do it. They're like, not far now. Come on, you're nearly there. All right, that was the feeling I was getting. But you are moving slowly now because you've already ran 20 miles, you know. So you're so close now. And they're just like, you cannot give up now. You got to keep on going. And when I'd seen those little stars that were like the gratitude that you have for all of these little things, they were saying you just really need to, that's going to help push you forward on this last leg, to remain in that energy of gratitude for all of the things that you have in your life now. Because that's going to keep you flooded with light, and it's going to bring in more things to be grateful for, just like a magnet. Okay, but they were showing me so close now. And so yeah, for some of you, as I said, this will be 3 to 7 days. For some of you, it'll be up to 3 months to get to that doorway with this new beginning. And then I was shown a game, okay, and I was shown level 3. So I was feeling like we're on level 3 now, and it was set, let's just say it was like Mario Kart, where I was kind of seeing like a roadway and it was in the dark, the stars were out, okay? So that's a level we're on now, going through the night, which could mean shadow work. Maybe you've been doing that inner healing, maybe you've been doing the shadow work, whether that's consciously or subconsciously, okay? But that's the level we're on right now. And then it, like that, went to level 4. So it's going to be a very quick changeover. When you get at that doorway, you're hitting level 4, you're leveling up. And level 4, going from that nighttime mode that it was in, it was now just glorious sunshine, palm trees, holiday vibes, joyful, happy, sunny vibes, okay? And the car was just going along in the road with like Miami Beach style. And so that's what it's going to feel like once you finish this last stretch of this phase that we're in. So maximum up to 3 months, and you're going to go through that doorway of light, and it's going to feel like going from night to day, and it's going to feel that instant as well. Okay, a very quick change of your actual outer reality. And it was, as I was saying this, I looked at my clock and the time was 2223, okay, which means your dreams manifesting into reality, the ability to turn your dreams into reality. And also it's about keeping your focus on your higher mission. All right, so that was real confirmation. The 2223, maybe you've been seeing those numbers yourself, 222 or 333, but now it was 2223. So again, showing that leveling up. Okay. And so what else was coming in here? Yeah, I just don't even think that you know what's coming for you once you reach this doorway. Because then I was hearing, yeah, it's going to be like night and day. And I was hearing, it's going to be like a whole new world, okay? So this is a major shift happening in your reality. You're going to see it in your outside reality. And then I was just taken back to hearing Take That. It only takes a minute, girl. So that's what they kind of want you to hold on to and to remember It can be that instant. Just remember, everything can change very quickly. It can all change in a minute. All right. And I'm just feeling like that happiness again. So just know that your vision, that dream, that goal that you have, even if you don't even know what that is, but you just got a vision of something bigger and better, you're so close now. So keep going is the message. Keep your gratitude up, faith and determination, and just keep on going, and that's going to push you forward, and it's going to be a completely new reality instantly. Okay, so I was also hearing the word resounding, and they were telling me you'll know this message is for you because it'll be resounding, because you already know that you're on the cusp of something. You already feel that deep in your heart. I don't care what your current circumstances are right now. Not that I don't care, but it doesn't matter what your current situation is right now. Maybe nothing's happening right now. You know that you're on the cusp of something, okay? And they just said that this will be resounding because they already know it themselves. They can feel they're on the cusp of something. Okay, so this is for you. And I was also shown a vision that I'd had days before, actually, a vision that was more for myself, but they told me to share it because it's going to resonate with some of you. So this one isn't for all of you, but you can stick around and see if this one's for you as well. So I was shown a vision of my camper van, which was symbolizing me, my vessel, okay? And it was attached to a really thick silver chain, and the chain was pulled really taut, and I was expecting the van to drive forward and for the chain to snap. That's just what I was expecting. But to my surprise, instead of the van moving that way, it went towards what the chain was anchored to. And so, of course, the chain just dropped to the floor. It lost all of its tension, and it just recoiled on itself towards that way. And what that was showing me is that I'm breaking old patterns, old cycles of where usually maybe my instincts would be to bolt, to run from a certain situation or connection, and instead my vessel was going into it. And so this is going to resonate with some of you. So for some of you, this is just confirmation that you're breaking patterns and cycles of what maybe is what you usually do if you're usually take flight like like me. Maybe as you're leaning into things now, instead of running, you're actually facing them, and in doing that, the chain drops. It releases that tension. That tension was created from you wanting to run in the first place, okay? And so this could be resounding for you if this is a current situation that's already happened, or maybe this is advice if you're in a situation where maybe you know your normal pattern or cycle or response would be to run, but you know you need to turn towards it instead, okay? So that will resonate for some of you. But if you have made it this far in the video, then I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, because I am at the very beginning of my YouTube journey, and that would mean the world to me. And I will see you in the next one.